Hi, welcome to, oh my gosh, you're going to start that now, aren't you? Go figure, you too? Go figure. Ah. Hi, I'm Nicola, and this is God in the Greenhouse. I am so thankful you're hanging out with me today. This is honestly like the third time I've tried to record this video. I almost gave up, but through my frustration and through a little bit of anger, I stopped and I prayed to God. He calmed me down and he reminded me that my choices aren't my own, that he has a path for me, but my path is also interwoven with other people's paths. So I cannot be selfish in what I want to do, because sometimes I'm not going to be able to do what I want to do in order for somebody else to be able to do what they need to do, so then I can do what I need to do. Little tongue twister for you, but I think it makes sense, and I hope it makes sense, because you know, I did learn a big lesson this morning through that little bit of anger, because I really, who was I getting angry at? I'm getting angry at my neighbors for doing their lawn. Really? They're not doing it on purpose to stop me from making a video. They don't even know I'm making a video, for all I know. So I really had to just talk to God and pray to him and just be reassured that, you know, this is his choice, this is his path that he has for me, and it's also their paths and his choices for them. I'm like, wow, yeah, I guess we can be pretty selfish when we think about God and our paths and our choices. I really never thought about just how intertwined and woven everything really is. I mean, God's got billions of people to overlook and billions of paths to redirect every time any of us make a choice without him. I know it's a lot to take in and a lot to think about, but once I came to that realization, I instantly became just a lot more happier. I had a peace of mind. I knew that, you know, it just wasn't the time to do it, to wait till later. Let my neighbors do what they need to do. I live in a beautiful neighborhood, and I must be thankful for all the good people I'm surrounded by. And look at the bigger picture. You know, like kind of like what Job went through with God, and God ended up having to intervene and just stop everything and say, hey, you know, you're just a small little speck in what I've really got going on here. Yeah, you mean something, and your path is within all of this, but there's just so much more going on than what you got going on right in front of you. Yeah, it's important to focus and live for the moment and see what's right in front of you, but at the same time, I really try to take into consideration everybody else around me, because I know that my path is going to affect their path. Because if I make choices on my own and it affects them, God's now got to redirect their path as well. So I've learned a lot by actually putting this house up for sale and just letting God take the reins and letting it be his choice, and knowing that it's not just us moving. Somebody else has got to make the decision to move and want to live here, or it be in God's path for them to live here or have this as their place. And I have to be considerate of that. So then my consideration can turn into patience. And I have more patience with God, because then I'm more understanding that, you know, It's really not about me. It's about everyone. That's what the community is about. And every time I make a decision or choice without taking his decisions or choices into consideration, I really mess things up. And that to me is pretty selfish. And I don't want to be selfish, because none of us want to be selfish. You know, we all want to take care of each other, and we all want to take everybody into consideration. So, you know, tonight I'm really going to pray and talk to God when I finally have some quiet time. And I'm going to dive deeper into all of this so I can gain the wisdom and the strength to practice the patience and the consideration more throughout my days, because really it does help build a happier life with more peace of mind. You have less stress because then you're putting everything really in God's hands. All the choices, all the decisions, they're all His. And so whatever happens, then we know that it's a part of a bigger picture. So we gotta let it happen in order for things that we do pray about and we do want in our life can then happen, because God can redirect the path. God can make things happen. I mean, He is the creator. He's the all-powerful. He's unimaginable on how amazing He is, especially with His unconditional love. And He's so understanding. I really hope that my lesson today and what I learned about our paths and our choices and learning to trust and lean on God and ask Him before we do anything helps you as well. If it did, if you don't mind, can you give the video a thumbs up? It really does help with the algorithm. So does commenting. I'd love to hear from you in the comment section if you've got your own little testimony on finding your patience and your consideration through God. That'd be great to hear everybody's stories. And if you are a subscriber, I thank you so much for hanging out with me and coming back for every video. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I do invite you to hit that subscribe button. This is a newer channel. It's growing. We do all sorts of things on this channel. I love to talk about God a lot. I also love to teach and learn gardening with everybody. And we just really hang out in the greenhouse and have a good time. I will set up a couple videos here for you to click on. And we'll see you in the next video. Hope you have a blessed day.